Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Guild Wars 1 Let's Play. Last episode we did the DSCO Seaboard mission. Now we're up to the Divinity Coast, which is the next mission. I'm gonna sell off some of our stuff from last episode. Let's buy an identification kit. So whenever you get items that have this unidentified text near them, you can use an identification kit to see what's on them. And I'm gonna do that just to see if there's anything I actually want to keep. Okay, those actually have some stuff that might be worth something. Or maybe I'll use later for heroes, so let's just keep those for now down here. Alright, let's go on in. Alright, so it looks like what we're doing here is we're heading off to our next assignment, now that we are a member of the White Mantle. So now that I think about it, I'm not sure if this mission has a whole bunch of undead, so I don't know if the smiting monk was worth. But whatever. It'll be fine. Keep on heading out. All these stupid things keep spawning. To Shaymore. I believe that's where we're going. Shaymore is the name of this town up here. Yep. This is definitely one of the prettier missions. We have a waterfall over there, and let's just say I don't think we're going to be running through any swamps. Thank God I've had enough swamps for one lifetime. Here's this nice little village, which something that's always, I don't want to say bothered me is 100% the wrong term, but one thing that I always saw weird was how often in this game there are just like plants and stuff in the middle of towns, like sometimes inside of structures and stuff. There would just be a big plant that's like, realistically, if anyone lived here they would have got rid of that years ago. Like, look at this. There's these. Someone built these giant steps right here, but they didn't move this fat-ass tree that was right at the bottom of the steps. Alright, let's talk to... just stick our Halbyon for our mission.
My friends, welcome to Shaymore. This is the Eye of Janthir. It has the power to see inside a person and discern his or her magical aptitude. Those it gazes upon will be judged, either rising to glory or falling in shame. You will be bringing it to Loamhurst, taking those whom it deems worthy with you.
See, there's a plant literally in the gate. you can move the plant.
But before it will follow you, you must first cleanse yourself in the Fountain of Truth, up on the hill to the southeast. Once you have been cleansed, come back to retrieve the eye, and you can commence administering the test.
Okay, so we're testing people's magical ability. Let's see, this is what I'm talking about. You see that big bush in the middle of that gate? Someone would have removed that bush before they built that gate, or at the very least the gate would have crushed it. But no, there's just this big ass plant in the middle of the bush. It's even worse because it has collision. It'd be one thing if it's like, oh, it's just visual and you can walk through it, but no, it has collision too. So it's just like a little big ass bush here. Looks like it's surrounded by that White Mantle abbot's running around in circles up there. Ah, help me! The oh my god, there's all these gargoyles up here. Ah! He's just running around in circles. Again, this is a weird place for enemies to be too. It's like right behind the town, and it's right near like their holy fountains. They're just randomly enemies chilling up here. But all right, we gotta take a shower. All right, we got our shower now. We can go back and get the Illuminati. Funnily enough, this is not the only time taking a shower is a plot point in Guild Wars. I think it happens a couple other times. I know of at least one more, and I think there might be another one. Past the stupid plant. Alright, now that we've, I don't know, applied to Scientology, the Illuminati will follow us or whatever the hell. I find it funny that it doesn't judge him worthy. It knocks him on his butt. Is that foreshadowing? There goes one able body to help with farming. Yeah, I mean, I kind of tend to agree. Like, you know. You know, if this thing chooses you and you get sent off to do whatever the heck the White Mantle wants you to do, it's like, I don't know. I kind of just rather not be chosen, to be honest with you. Ooh, it looks like somebody leveled up. Like Susuke leveled up. Yep, Susuke leveled up. Yeah, I'll just keep those points for now. We're on this way. Lonehurst is where we're going. Don't want to get too lost. Some nice farms in this area. I like the like terraced farms that they got going on here. There's that like water feature up there. I wonder what they grow in Kryta. I actually don't know what like. There isn't a lot of information about the food people eat in this game. I'm kind of curious what they actually grow around here. Some more Etten. I think the eye also pulses damage or knockdowns or something. Some drakes down there. Drakes are kind of an enemy that aren't used a lot, especially in this game. Oh, that nice. There's another terraced farm over there with a little water wheel and stuff going on. I really like the look of like this area. Ah, here's a new race, the Tengu. We technically could have seen them a little bit earlier in like in one of the explorable areas, but they're like avian bird people, and there's all different kinds of them. Which way do we do? I think we go this way. There's all different kinds of them in the different regions. I think they're in... I know for sure they're in factions and here in Prophecies. I forget if they're in Nightfall as well. But they're one of the other more smart races. And I believe in factions there are also some that are non-hostile as well. So I think we just keep going this way. There's some fires in the remains of like a caravan. Oh, there's a pig there. Looks like the Tengu are attacking this village. Yo, imagine you're fighting for your life versus these Tengu, and then and then you. Why don't any of the chosen ever return? Oh, that's some foreshadowing. That's an interesting point. They never return. What a get the old brain juices flowing. Would you really want to be picked to be a chosen, considering they never return? The White Mantle steal our crops and our youth. What's next? It looks like the locals don't necessarily agree with the stuff the White Mantle does, or at least the whole taking of people for whatever on earth the White Mantle do with them. For shadowing. Let's get clear out all these just because but yeah, it seems like the actual people of Kryta don't necessarily like don't agree with the White Mantle's selection of people and whatever they do with them. So I wonder what they actually do with them if they never come back. I guess what we're supposed to assume is that they like train them to be part of the military or something. But it's a little weird that they would never return. That seems a little off. Am I going the right way? I think this might be the wrong way. We'll go back this way. I'm pretty sure this is the wrong way. I think that just leads us up into the swamps there. Again, with the whole... these missions are oftentimes way bigger than they need to be. Yeah, because I think the path we actually want to take is back this way. Oh, maybe it just loops around. No, maybe not. Direv Cloudclaw. That looks like a Tengu boss. Bringing the Illuminati with us. Maybe the Illuminati will show me where the lizard people are. Yeah, this just looks like a way around, basically. So I could have gone the way I was going. They both seem to eventually lead us to the same place. Decayed ore roads. I think that's... Now that I think about it, I don't think it actually mentions in the story that the undead are the remnants of ore. So the way you kind of figure out is the fact that they drop stuff from ore. You know, the decayed emblems, the garments, that kind of stuff. I think, besides maybe some quest text, at least in the main story, there was no mention of it. The only reason I knew about it is because I played the game before. So that's probably how most people figured it out. I hate these bridges. They have the weirdest collision. Still try to keep us out of the old poison. Our smiting character absolutely nuking him. Up. Cocky. Zulka Cadavra. It's one of those necro horses thingies. Looks like the coastal keep guards didn't make it. We didn't get here quick enough. We got riggedy wrecked. Man, maybe y'all should build your towns like... You guys should move so that there's not undead between you guys. I always find it funny how many enemies there are in this game. It makes it seem like the world is literally uninhabitable. Like, uninhabitable. Yeah. Hard word to say. Because there's just so many enemies between everything. Oh, the Lion Guard wished to thank you for safely delivering the chosen to Lormhurst. As a token of our operation, please take this small gift. And you gave us 200 gold. Alright, here we go.
When they're ready, escort all the chosen to the caravan.
Yes, sir.
We leave within the hour.
Boom. So there's all the chosen going with the White Mantle. Well, what's going on here? Who are those guys hiding in the back there? Jittery camera
What was
again.
that?
It came from over there.
Pew.
It's an ambush.
Oh no! His shining blade!
Dwayna, protect us.
Quickly, take the chosen into the jungle.
Please don't hurt us.
Keep quiet. Your suffering will be over soon.
Your suffering will be over soon. I wonder what that means. Now they're going to somewhere called the jungle. Druid's Overlook. So now here we are. We're in the Maguma jungle, chasing after the Shining Blade. Look how far we skipped again. Again, there are zones between here, and there's even a super cool boss deep in one of these zones. But no, just skips you over it. We're actually gonna go back now, and we're getting close to the point where we can actually capture elite skills for ourselves. So I want to do the quest we picked up earlier to get the capture signets. But yeah, those White Mantle took those chosen. I wonder why. I guess we'll figure that out as we get through the game. Alright, so it looks like it's all the way up here in the North Creta province. Or way up here on the top. Some fire imps. Hey, we have fire imps in our party. Look, it's your friends. Ain't no friends of mine. Oh boy. Wait, what? These are some unique people. I haven't seen these here before. My father was a fool spilling this war into foreign lands. The Cretans have tossed my fellow Luxians from these lands and forced them back to the Jade Sea. I will Remain behind with my dear Malika. I want no more part of this conflict. Malika. My entire life has been taught to hate the Luxons, but my love for Dalos has opened my eyes. Luxons are no different than us. The senseless bloodshed must stop. So these two people are from the two different groups of people in Guild Wars factions. They're probably here because of Guild Wars Beyond. I don't think they were here in originally. At least I presume not. But that's really interesting. I never noticed them before. I presume they're here from Guild Wars Beyond. Guild Wars Beyond is essentially free updates that were added to kind of close out some of the stories in game. So there's a couple of they never got to the last one, so there was one for each campaign, and they never actually got to Nightfall's one. But they did one for Kryta, which we might do. I haven't exactly decided whether we're going to do the Guild Wars Beyond content. But there's one for Kryta, and there's one for factions. And there's also one for Eye of the North as well. So we might get into those. I've actually been considering over the past couple days maybe doing a Guam playthrough, so there's essentially a title in this game for getting every or a good chunk of the titles in the game. I've never actually gotten it because I never like to play the game this way. That's a lot of freaking skill. But I'm thinking that maybe, depending on how fast the series goes and if there's any interest for it, I might actually take one of my characters that is, like, you know, and try to finish all the titles, or at least do a lot of them. Or at the very least, probably show off some of the Guild Wars Beyond content. I don't know. We're probably going to do more than just the Let's Play. That's what I'm getting at. Alright, let's keep going, heading up this way. Murgoyles. Alright. Oh, something dropped. A cane. That's my pimp cane. Anyway. We're almost at these tablets that this dude wanted us to retrieve. We probably could have come out of Gates of Kryta instead, but whatever. Oh, nope. We gotta go around this way. Hopefully whoever it is up there dying doesn't end the mission, because that would be unfortunate if it takes us too long to get around this corner. This beach is just filled with freaking Murgoyles. They're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. So, how do we get to these guys? Do we go around? Uh-oh. We aggroed the entire beach. Let's see how bad this is. I have a feeling it won't be bad, but... yeah. Not too bad. Alright, so how do we... It looks like we just walk over there, but how... Oh, okay, we go around this way and down. Enchanted clay. So I presume this is the stuff that he wanted us to get. I'm abusing game tactics here. This is called wall blocking, so none of them can get to me. So my heroes only have to heal me. Haha. I think he only wanted 5. Yeah, he only wanted 5, okay. I hope me not picking up those extras isn't going to come to bite me in the butt, but we'll see. Thank you, these shards are very important to my research. Now leave me to my work, soon will be revealed. Long have I come to understand many things about the world. You will often encounter creatures that use skills that you would like to learn. I have created the means of which you may do so. I call it a signet of capture. Nothing is gained for free, however, and there are rules that you must follow if you are to use the signet. First, common foes do not possess the necessary energy to charge the signal. Only work on those who possess exceptional power. You'll recognize such foes by their colored auras. Hey, fourth wall. Stop breaking it. After you defeat a worthy foe, simply stand near the foe and use the signet capture. Anybody near foes who are sufficiently powerful will be affected by the signet, which will then transform into a single skill of your choosing. There are some exceptionally powerful skills that may only be gained in this manner, so the signet is a very valuable resource. Do you understand how to use a signet of capture? I understand. Sounds amazing. We're gonna equip that later. That's a later thing. We're gonna wait till we actually have foes that are worth taking skills from to do that. Where is... I'm trying to find a vendor so I can sell my stuff before the end of the day. But anyway, that is going to be the end of today's episode. We got our capture signet, did another mission. Next episode, we'll be back in the jungle, following the Shining Blade to rescue the Chosen. Again, Kryta is so... Kryta gets kind of... I want to talk about this real quick, because I'm going to go on another tangent here, but Kryta gets kind of shafted, kind of like Ascalon does. There are like 7 or 8 explorable areas in Ascalon. And you go mission, teleport to next mission, walk a tiny bit, teleport to next mission, Shiver Peaks. Kryta is even worse. Kryta is mission, teleport to Lion's Arch, walk 5 feet to Seaboard, teleport to the other end of the Crichton continent, teleport to the Maguma jungle. There are like 5, 6 zones here, 3 or 4 extra outposts. And then there's stuff down here as well, but that's for later. But yeah, like there's so much to Kryta, and you gloss over it so far. But anyway, thank you all for coming out, and I hope you have a great day.